are the best, especially on aquamarine. They have fantastic cutting. Okay, gemology is what we said about identifying all separate gemstones plus synthetics. With the gemology practically is, you come to me and you tell me, is this real? I must be able to tell you if it's real or not, because there are a lot of synthetic material. The Egyptians were the first to try. So just to give you an idea that it didn't start the last 50 years, the Egyptians were the first to imitate, because they had this in their culture, you know, with glamour and glitter. So the Egyptians were the first. The modern synthetics that we know, like a synthetic sapphire, a synthetic ruby, or a synthetic emerald, goes back to 1830. So it's nearly 2 centuries before. So humans were greedy from those days. You know? They had to break nature. So synthetics showed up 2 centuries ago. However, nobody, except one gem, nobody has ever imitated any crystal that it has the same physical properties as a natural stone. In other words, the refractive index, the specific gravity. There is only one. There is only one gem that it's been possible, and this is sapphire. Synthetic and natural sapphire have exactly the same physical properties, exact to perfection. So it's a very, very difficult job to identify the two. When you see sapphires that are too perfect to be too good to be true, and the price is in the region of 30 or 50 euro or 50 pounds or 60 pounds for a big stone, it is a synthetic. Please understand that. It's just an indication. If they're asking for thousands of pounds, most likely it's a real stone. But all others, it's easy. You can separate instantly with a couple of tests. So synthetics have been around for a long, long time, practically. Now gemology has defined everything, so we can separate. We also have not only minerals, but we have organic, like pearls. Pearls are organic. You know, they grow in the sea. They are alive until we bring them to the surface. They have a life of about 100 years. So pearls that you have, that you inherited or you have in your possession, please know that in about 100 years they will go. When we will all be 250 years old, you know. But the pearl has been exploited for its beauty, especially South Sea pearls. But we will come to specific groups later. So that today I just wanted to brief you. We have coral, which is again organic. A lot of it in the Western Mediterranean is the material we use in jewelry. Especially the Italians in the 17th, 16th century were using a lot of coral. We have amber, which is resin, and we have jet, which is fossilized wood. And Britain has a lot of this. In I think it's on the east near Nottingham, Robin Hood's Bay. That's what I remember. There is a lot of jet. So it's another organic, practically, gem. I think that's it for today. I just wanted you to get an introduction. It's like I drive this car. What separates it from this car? You know. This was the introduction today. It may not be so interesting, but with this we can move on to the next, where we can talk about specific about gems, you know, and I will show you certain gemstones, and you can see the light and all this. So, if there are any questions on this, you are very welcome to ask.
How do they make synthetic oil in a laboratory?
Okay, I'm sure at home you have a pressure cooker. That's what it is.
Pressure on what? A stove, you mean?
Pressure cooker it works with pressure. What do you start
with though? What's your basic?
Okay. No.
The pressure.
It's like a volcano explodes because of pressure. Okay? That is the force that when certain chemicals are around, they connect. That's how it is. So synthetics, they practically adopt the same effect you get in a volcano, but in a smaller size. It's like a furnace. They will cook it, just to give it to you in straight terms. They will take the ingredients. They know that if the pressure is so much, if the heat is so much, and I mix these chemicals, I will get this crystal. It's like when you use sugar to make caramelized something. It's the same thing. It's just that it is different chemicals that we cannot, we cannot eat. But that's how it is. It is very simple, very simple. And today, that's why today we have synthetic diamond. Diamond needs a lot of pressure to be formed. Today they can do it with nuclear technology. So it is easy. Yes, please.
I have an opal indoors. Is that classed as a gemstone or an organic?
It's not a gem, it's not organic. Opal, 82% of opal is water. If you take an opal and place it in the sunlight, you will see what they call iridescence. You will see different colors. That's what it is, because the presence of water is strong. Okay? It doesn't mean it's liquid. It has other chemicals in it that make it solid, but 82% of opal is water.
And it's very soft.
It's very soft, and if you accidentally keep it near a heater in the house, it will dry and it will crack. So that's, again, the chemical composition of something. If you know it, then you can be more careful with it. So opals, pearls, corals, turquoise. These, if a person wears them in our weather and they are outdoor all day with an opal, chances are in a few years it will crack. So that's how it is. Yes, please. Yes, please.
Is there such a thing as a perfect diamond?
A perfect diamond? There is. There is a perfect diamond, but it's not so common. Perfect diamonds are practically a diamond that is totally colorless and has no inclusions within the crystal. It is free of anything. There are no identification marks. There are, but these are rare. That's the rarity, not the amount of diamond that there is, but a stone like this is very, very rare to come.
Does it cost a lot more money?
If there is a diamond that has one kind of characteristic, just one, and to compare it with the one that is completely, is perfect, the ratio may be 1 to 1,000, because they know that it doesn't come that easy to get a perfect diamond. There are perfect sapphires, there are perfect emeralds, there are